Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown. I'm going to be featuring a team once again that I used in the Hoopa-Unbound team builder just from a couple days ago. I normally don't like featuring the same team twice in 1 week, however, I've actually been kind of itching to try this set again. The idea is we have Poisinium Z Gunk Shot with Protean Gren to go ahead and blow away Pokemon like Clefable and Tapu Fini, and then you can just go for an endgame with Banded Hoopa Hyperspace Fury. Even a mid-game, just give yourself a good endgame position is mainly the idea. After eliminating those fairy types, get a couple kills with this, and then maybe go for like Mega Lopunny or Scarf Surf at the end. Mega Lopunny right here is the team's best form of speed control alongside Superior. These are the 2 win conditions, and then finally our defogger is a Rotom-Wash with an Iapapa berry. Good burn support too, and then finally Ferrothorn is our Stealth Rocker and our Fairy Resist for the team. So you can find the team down below in the description, and let's get right into the games. Alright, I got a game right here. My opponent is really weak to just Hoopa-Unbound hyperspacing through. I think if I can get up Barracks with my Ferrothorn, I can just go ahead and 2-hit KO Chansey. One thing I'm curious about is how fast is Blastoise Mega, because okay, it's slower than Hoopa, that's good. I'll lead off here with Gren on maybe Torn, yeah, okay, and this just gives me the Z Gunk right away, but I think look, the Z Gunk, I think it should kill this thing. However, I also think they're gonna go out into Chansey right here. I'm gonna U-turn if they stay and I'll go Rotom. I think that's an okay play right here. I think you always go hard Chansey. You don't risk a Protean Ice Beam or a Specs Hydro Pump right away. I think that would be a little foolish. Amoonguss is also a play you can make, but obviously it won't take Ice Beam. Yeah, they do go Chansey, so I'm able to get that right, and this gives me my Stealth Rocks with Ferrothorn, I believe. The other option is just going Mega Lopunny, but I don't think that gives me much. I'll just go Ferrothorn here. Get some rocks going, I'm sure they'll do the same right here. That would be a very understandable play. And then, essentially from here, the game plan is just get in Hoopa as many times as possible on Chansey and Amoonguss. Make sure that I don't use Hoopa as my sleep fodder, that would be a little foolish as well. They go back to Tornadus T here. Now I think because I have my Rotom at a good amount of health, I don't mind going for a Gyro Ball on the Defog and just getting some nice chip on this. It should do over half. That's so much damage, wow. As, I mean, if it is Poisinium Z, that would be annoying, but I'll go for the rocks as it is Poisinium Z, okay. Makes plenty of sense, as I'll Gyro Ball here. And if they knock me out, that's fine. I can go Lopunny after and just revenge them that way. But let's go for the Gyro Ball, as they let me keep my Pharaoh and U-turn. Okay, that's interesting. Amoonguss comes in here, I guess in case I Leech Seed, but against Amoonguss, I think Spore is a likely click. HP Fire also would make sense. I'm going to Gyro Ball as the HP Fire and then get in my Hoopa-Unbound here. And I believe Banded Hyperspace Fury should be able to just kill this, I would imagine. Yeah, it does just straight up knock it out right there. Had that not killed in the Spore Beam, that could have been bad, but that's way too strong. They got out of the game just seeing that Banded Hyperspace is about to blow their team away, so I'll be right back. Alright, I got another game right here. Another team that's really weak to Banded Hyperspace Fury Hoopa right here. I can get it in on Mega Alakazam. I will take 1 Dazzling Gleam as long as I can stay out of range of that. Now, I don't know if Alakazam gets Signal Beam. I think it does. I imagine I live that too. As a lead right here, I like Greninja on Lando lead. That's not a bad idea, however, I do think that they could potentially just go right for like a U-turn, which would be really bad for me. My other option would just be leading off with Ferrothorn right away, but if they lead Lando, that's not really going to help me a ton. Let's lead off with... yeah, let's lead Ferrothorn on Lele/Lando, that's fine. Lele does lead right here, okay, so this is perfect for me. I can take a Specs hit, and I wouldn't imagine... I'm going to go for the rocks. Assuming they're locked in, I can get in Hoopa after anyway. As they decide to go right here into their own Pokemon, their Ferrothorn, which makes plenty of sense. I'm going to make an offensive switch into Hoopa, anticipating their hazards, as that is exactly what they decide to do. And here I can just go right for a Fire Punch and get rid of Ferrothorn, nice. So they could have made a risky pivot into Toxapex, but I figured they wouldn't, given how that's their best Gren response. Tapu Lele is back right here. I don't think I risk Ferrothorn, I think I just go Zapdos. Sorry, Rotom. Rotom looks relatively useless right here. And I don't want to take a Specs HP Fire. They actually go for Calm Mind, okay. Let's Volt out here. Psychic just straight up killed me, okay. That's not very great. What I want to do right here is get in Lopunny. I have Limber, right? Oh, I'm Cute Charm, that's terrible. I was hoping I would be Limber just so I could catch the Zapdos, but I'll fake out in regular form anyway. There's no reason to actually fake out in regular form. I should have just Mega Evolved since I didn't have the ability. Man, that really sucks. I should have, I guess I didn't get paralyzed, but it's fine. I want this in range of Serp's Leaf Storm, so I'm just going to return here. So they're just roosting up, okay. That's annoying, but it's fine. I'll go Grand now. as they unfortunately discharged on the correct turn, but that's all honestly okay. I'm just trying to set up my SERP endgame, and I think if this thing takes Rock's Chip again, it'll be in range of that, so let's just Hyperspace Fury here, as they decide to go right for the Lando play, okay. I'll go Ferrothorn here on an Earthquake. Could be worse, let's just go for the Gyro Ball. Get rid of that Pokemon. I think Alakazam could come in here, Tapu Lele comes in, okay. Tapu Lele is an interesting one. They revealed to be a Z move, okay, so I'm gonna get in Lopunny right here. I think I guaranteed win if the Zapdos doesn't para me right here, because Return does kill Lele from that percentage. I still have Hoopa out of range of anything Zam can do, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, I should be out of range of Zam. So they do go Zapdos. Okay, I'll just return again here. Pick it off. I think Alakazam is going to come in, right? Here I can just go right for the... Just the return is fine. As they Focus Blast and miss, I guess in case I go Hoopa. My game plan was just getting Hoopa after. I definitely lived a Dazzling Gleam from, what would I have been at, like 62? Maybe not. But, like, Terrain would have been gone down, and the moment Terrain goes down, I think Superior just lives the hit and then goes for, like, Leaf Storm, and then I just Leaf Storm through their entire team, right? That's what I would have done had the Hoopa would not lived. Let's see. So I spend Hoopa against, like, Mega Alakazam. Special Sweeper with, like, I guess Dazzling Gleam was not on the set. You know what, actually, I don't know why, they didn't have Dazzling Gleam, right? Had they had it, they would have just clicked it right there, so I think I would have been fine no matter what, and I'll be right back with another game. Alright, my next opponent right here has a very cool team consisting of, I think, 3 non-OU Pokemon between Cresselia, Goodra, and Silvally. Even Azumarill, I think it might be UUBL. I don't think it's UU, I think it's UUBL, but as a lead right here, I like the idea of Hoopa against, like, the Cresselia, but if they lead Medicham, that would be relatively terrible, and when I say relatively terrible, I mean that would be terrible, like, completely. Should have led Hoopa, but I couldn't give Medicham a kill right away. That would never be the play. This doesn't look like a Trick Room team. It could go for Thunder Wave. Let's get in Ferrothorn here on, yeah, the Thunder Wave. Okay, that makes sense. Let's just get up my Stealth Rocks now. I think that's relatively safe. I don't care if they start Calm Minding or Sub, just because Hyperspace goes through it. I am able to get up my hazards right here, and just like last time, I'll get in this on the rocks, and click Fire Punch immediately is, I think, the option. They could pivot to Goodra or maybe a Silvally, but they do stay in right here, and I just get rid of Ferrothorn. Nice. That maneuver has worked out several times. Now, Medicham is about to come in here and claim him on. Yeah, there's that. My best way of revenging this would be my Superior. No, sorry, my Lopunny. Definitely not my Superior. I don't think I need my Ferrothorn at this point. As they unfortunately crashed right there. I mean, this was my sack. I don't think I need it at all. But yeah, really unfortunate miss right there, because now they're in range of Leaf Storm, they're in range of my Greninja. Yeah, I mean, I don't control that, but I guess I'll go Gren now and just go for the Ice Beam. Maybe they'll pivot Tazu and I can Z-Gunk that right now. I don't mind taking a Bullet Punch or whatever. They pivot to Goodra. Honestly, I'll just knock this out with Acid Downpour. I think that's okay too. Because if I get rid of this, I can just go for an endgame with SERP, so nice. We knock that out. I think SERP, Leaf Storm, would they be Sapsipper Azu as well? I feel like they could be double Sapsipper. What comes in here, though? Silvally normal? Okay. Cool set. I think it's going to Parting Shot, and for that reason, I'm just going to get up a Spike here. As they Tailwind. Okay, really cool Tailwind play. However, I think multiple Spikes is worth it. This could have Defog, though. Let's not waste our time and let's just start attacking it in case I need to. Is that Breakneck Blitz? That is Breakneck Blitz, and it just straight up killed. Okay. So cool tech right there. I'll go Rotom now. Rotom can take... I think that might have been Giga Impact. Let's go for a Volt Switch here and try to get in my Lopunny. And because of the Fake Out, I can just go for Fake Out plus Return here. I think they may pivot to Cress, but that wouldn't be the end of the world. I'll just pivot back to Rotom on that. Yeah, Rotom's fine. Calm Mind wouldn't be a big issue. If they double to Medicham at any point, though, I'm in a really bad spot. They go for Toxic, which is understandable. I think I'll just throw off a Will-O-Wisp right here and try to get this thing worn down. I still have my 50% Berry intact, which is great. As they Psychic. And I just let this thing go down and then get in my Hoopa. That's always my option here. I never let this thing T-Wave my Hoopa. That would be a choke. Yeah, I'm not going Hoopa. Dual Status is kind of cool, too. Let's just continue to Hydro Pump, though. I'm really tempted to go out into it now on the recovery move. Yeah, I should have done it right there, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. I can just continue spamming Hydro Pump. I do think that actually just sacking Rotom is my play here, so... I sack Rotom and then get in... that miss is kind of annoying. Yeah, at this point, I'll just Hydro Pump here. And then... I believe that Lopunny can solo this team from the end. So now I go Hoopa. I just click Hyperspace Fury without thinking about it. If they give me damage on Azu, that'll put it in range of Mega Lopunny guaranteed, which would be really nice right here. I think they should sack off their Silvally. They do go Azumarill though, I'm really confused about this. It should get 2-hit KO'd. I died a Jet though, so I think I have to switch out. No, but the thing is, if they're locked into Jet, I just win with Serp. So let's just go for Hyperspace. They do lock into... I'm assuming that they're locked into that, right? I can just go Serperior now and click Leaf Storm. If they take this hit with Cresselia, I think it'll be in Lopunny range, and then I should be good to go. So I Leaf Storm here. They may bring out Medi though, and that would... No, Medi can't come in. I think they're gonna have to... They go Hard Cress. That was a choke, like right there, for sure. Because now if I just hit Leaf Storms, I guarantee to win. I think even if I miss, Mega Lopunny might be able to just do it on its own too. From this position. I am able to hit right there and get rid of that. Medicham can come in. Silvally dies. Azumarill dies. Azumarill cannot do too much damage to me with Jet. Silvally comes in. They're going off a miss, which would be relatively annoying. Let's see. I set up this win con perfectly. I got rid of Ferrothorn and Gudra early game. Nice. And then they have these two left. They can't win from this position, so I'll be right back with another game. Alright, I got the next game right here. We're battling against the Boss Kuroro. I'm pretty sure that's a Hunter x Hunter reference for any of you who may watch that anime, but I think Banded Hoopa right here is very good. Just their only resist is Coco. Everything else will get blown away right here, so that's very nice just as a preview sort of thing right here. I think maybe endgames with... No, it's really just Hoopa clicking attacks. That's my endgame right here. Let's lead off with my... Actually, maybe I can go for a Mega Lopunny endgame too. That looks possible. Let's lead off with it though. It's kind of just max everything with Fake Out and whatnot. I can just go right for a... Well, High Jump Kick right here right away is not a bad play. I don't think there would be Scarf Overheat. I think they forgot how Scrappy works. Yeah, so that takes a little bit of damage right there. My play is always click it again. Yeah, they definitely forgot about my ability, which you would think players in the 1700s... Well, I don't know where they are, but I'm in the 1700s. And then they double back to Heatran and sack that. Okay. We take those. Let's get in Ferrothorn here. I'm very confused about what just happened, but... yeah, that happened right there. They gave me 70% on that and then switched back out. Celestella here is here. Celesteela. I know what it is, don't worry. Let's go for Stealth Rocks. I live a Flamethrower or a Fire Blast, and I just want these hazards up. Pressuring stuff like Venusaur and Suicune for my Hyperspace is very valuable. As they actually doubled to Coco, so they're making like doubles now, trying to get back into things. Well, I just got a very nice amount on that Coco right there. I can literally just throw these back up now too. As Steela comes back, I'll go Rotom here on the Leech Seed since like they don't have a ground type, right? So I can just Wisp first as they protect, and then follow it up with a... I can just Wisp again in all honesty. No, but I don't want that Coco coming into Defog. Let's Volt Switch here. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm about to... I'm just gonna click Hyperspace too. I don't want them going back to Celesteela here. Yeah, as they do try to make that maneuver on the Psychic type move. This will 2-hit KO easily. As I just claim a kill here, and they've already put their Fairy type in range of this too, so... I don't know if they have many options left. I will just be upfront about that. Maybe CM Suicune can do it for them? Maybe? Don't think so. Just gotta make sure this doesn't get burnt. So we get rid of Celesteela right there. That's going to help out my Greninja too. Greninja in particular did not like that Pokemon. Coco could come out here and defog again. Venusaur dies, Gengar can't kill me. And Tapu Koko comes in. Okay, so likely going for defog. Always go Ferrothorn is my play. On the Dazzle. Doesn't really matter. If you want to defog, I'll get rid of you. And then Suicune comes out. I do carry Power Whip on my thing, thankfully. I'm not going to go hard into anything on a Scald. That would be just a choke, I guess you could say. I do miss right away, so that's always cool. Let's just Power Up again. How many Power Ups would I have? I would have a lot. Let's go Rotom. I think they're going to Protect right here, actually. I think the Protect play makes a lot of sense. Yeah, because they want to get as many pressure turns as they can, right? So here I can just Volt Switch on likely a Protect, right? This thing could end up being annoying. Yeah, there's a Protect. I don't know if I'm faster. I actually hope I'm not. Yeah, I actually hope... I want them to outspeed me right here, but I don't think they will. They shouldn't have enough investment for 208. Oh, they do, okay. So that actually works out perfectly for me, because now what I get to do is bring in my Serp, and Glare is no drawback. I either paralyze Suicune, which is amazing, or I get a Glare on Venusaur. So let's just Glare up here. Still no drawback to... Wow, this has a lot of PP. 48. What is all that for? Yeah, you're taking a Glare here, whether you like it or not. The Gengar is, I guess, their least expendable member, they think. Go back to Ferrothorn here on a trick. A little bit annoying, but not the end of the world. I can just Rocks up here as they Shadow Ball, and then... Like, I guess since they're paralyzed, even... Like, they gave me their Scarf, right? I don't need my Rotom. In fact, I think if I just get in my Hoopa now, I can just win from this position with my Hyperspace Fury. That lived, though, interestingly. Lopunny prevents this thing from subbing up. Well, it can't sub, but it takes Thunderbolt or whatever. So they get paralyzed. Even if they Focus Blasted right there, I'm pretty sure Hoopa just came out after this and won the game from this position. Let's just return here. The Disable's annoying because now they're gonna get in... I guess Venusaur, okay. Well, let's go, yeah, let's go Rotom, I think. On the Synthesis, that's fine. Get a Burn going right here, I think that is valuable. And then I just get an Hoopa now and click Zen Headbutt. Kill this thing. And then kill this thing, and then Suicune will not be able to beat the rest of my team, I believe. So that'll go down. Suicune's going to take an insane amount of damage right here. In fact, I don't think I stand. I think I go Ferrothorn on the Scald / Protect. Couldn't care less about them subbing because Hyperspace will go through that. Let's Power Whip up right here. Hitting the other one would have been really nice, but they Protect. My play is spam this until we're done here. Yep, and I guess I'll go Serp here. There's really no drawback. Leaf Storm has enough power points for this. Yeah, I just need the sub broken is the main thing. So I just get rid of the sub here. They might be able to keep it up anyway, depending on several things. But I break it right there as they sub again. They're going to Protect and then sub again, I think. Nope, they Scald, okay. As my play is always Leaf Storm again. They have to Protect, and then they have to sub, so... Let's get in Mega Lopunny and just spam return to break the sub. This is really frustrating. I'm not going ever Hoopa. Hoopa's the mod that's going to kill this thing, so... Let's just slow play it, and I think I should be okay. Let's go Greninja here on the Protect. I think just neutral Gunk Shot first is okay. Yeah, now we'll go for the Z. Suicune is really frustrating, man. It's making this endgame super tedious when I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed over with whenever Hoopa can come in. So there's a Scald, and like at this point I can just U-turn out. I'm pretty sure even if they burn my Hoopa coming in right now, I still win. So that'll be okay. Could just Gunk Shot too. But yeah, U-turn's no drawback. There's no way, like, I'm pretty sure Hoopa will love a crit Scald too. Like, Suicune's really bad before it starts getting multiple combines up, so... I might be okay here. Yeah, that's easily Hoopa. Yeah, they do burn me, but that's not going to be enough. They can Protect all they want, for all I care. I have enough of these, right? So yeah, that'll be that. They definitely cannot beat my Hoopa. Oh, they're faster. Okay, well, doesn't really matter. So I go out into this here and just spam Power Up. I actually... Makes no sense. Oh, was my Rotom Scarfed? Something was Scarfed, I forgot, but... They can sub here and then Protect, and then... I think they need a double Protect, maybe? And then even after all that, they won't beat my Gran. So yeah, there's that. Just Power Up again here on the Protect. Oh, they actually need triple, don't they? Yeah, they need triple Protect right here. Really surprised. How much speed do you have on Suicune? I guess it's like maybe max HP, max speed. That would make sense. Yeah, but they don't get the Protect. They would have needed double, and like they would have to be out of range of Gren, which I don't think is possible, so... Tedious endgame, but we do win, and I'll be right back. So I got like no ELO from my last opponent. They were all the way down in the 1400s. Hoopa-Unbound is the key right here. I think it's just like setup Clef, setup like Lottie. I think that's what this team is all about. Let's lead off with Gren on Lottie. Okay, so let's U-turn out here into probably just Ferrothorn right away is okay. I really can't lose to this right away, I don't think, because Hoopa can just come in at any point and clitter off an attack, and that'll be okay with me. Cosmic Power Clefable is annoying. Like, I gotta gunk through that with Hoopa, which... I guess I have Z-Gunk on this too, which could be super nice. This should be the Mega. I don't think I'm gonna have to get Scarf Draco'd or Scarf Thunderbolted. Yeah, there's that Mega. As I get a nice U-turn out, that does a surprisingly high amount of damage. As, yeah, I'll get in Ferrothorn on the Surf. No reason to let Hoopa take damage. Hoopa's too good right here for that. I can just Rocks up here. And then I believe my best play is just to Gyro Ball. They could have Reflect type. I could see that being cool tech right here. Reflect type into me, make sure that they aren't taking too much damage. That took nothing. Could throw off a Moonblast. I'm expecting a recovery move, so I'll go Greninja here. On the Rocks, okay. Let's just regular Gunk now into Ferrothorn. I don't want to burn my Z just yet, in case they decided to use this as their initial pivot. As what I can do now is just start to Spike Stack them, I think. What's their Defogger, actually? It would be Spin on the Donphan. They decided to go right for that. As I'm actually just going to Hard Switch out. I don't think there's a reason to go for the other thing. I guess I can just U-turn. Get a bit of damage off. The thing is surprisingly strong. 50% to that and then 20 to this. So get a Rotom here. I really don't need Rotom. We're Spike Stacking each other. Who is this better for? Probably me. But the thing is, they can spin and I can't. So let's below us Pier. Get a burn going as they knock off my berry. Could be worse. Let's just defog now. I need to get in my breakers now. As they decide to go right for that. I don't mind going Hoopa here on the Spike and probably just throwing off a Fire Punch here. Fire Punch is fine. I think they stay in, trying to spin. They could go Donphan right away, but there's really no point in risking Hoopa. Like, I'm tempted to Gunk here too into Clefable, but yeah, like, if they stay in with Ferrothorn, which is one of their more expendable Pokemon, and I lose my Hoopa, that would be terrible. So, Staraptor comes in now. Rotom is my expendable Mon. I think this is probably Scarf Final Gambit U-turn for, like, Brave Bird sort of thing. Because that didn't look very offensive. Do you really kill me? I feel like you might, so I'll go Ferrothorn. Well, let's Power Up right away then. Clefable. Can just get up Rocks here. Yeah, this could be a Spike Stacking game. Goes right for that move. My play is just Gyro Ball. And then yeah, my endgame is going to be with Banded Hoopa. Another endgame I could actually just go for now is Scarf Surp. Scarf Surp looks great late game with a Leaf Storm alone. This comes in, likely to spin, or maybe just Earthquake too. Earthquake would make sense. Yeah, they Earthquake. Oh, actually that really sucks because they're gonna get the spin off no matter what. Meaning I got a defog too. Alright, well, let's go Rotom then. And I should be able to take anything and just get a Hydro Pump. Actually, you know what? Defog's fine. As Lottie comes in. This is perfect. I get a slow Volt into my Hoopa now. And I don't have to predict with Hoopa at this point in the game. I just click Hyperspace. They could knock me out for all I care. They go for Psychic. It does knock me out. Hoopa will be able to come in here and essentially kill something. Banded the... the Donphan will get 2-hit KO'd. Banded Hoopa will 2-hit KO. That was what I was trying to get across there. Ice Shard is the least of my worries right here. I will guarantee to outspeed this thing. Yeah, Ice Shard is not going to do enough to put me in range of Latias, which was the main issue right there. Staraptor could be annoying if it like takes my +4 Leaf Storm. Comes in right here. I think I'll go Gren here on the U-turn. Sack that off. They actually just straight up Brave Bird. Okay. So what's the end game then? Yeah, I see what I gotta do. I go out into this here, click Fake Out, have them take Recoil, and then I gotta try to get it in range of Serp. That's the end game. Latias is annoying, but it's not the biggest deal. This one might end up being an L, actually. Now, I think if I hit Leaf Storms, I win, no matter what. They go hard Lottie. So nice, I get a fake out on that. Staraptor's weakened, right? It's 82. Don't know if that's weak enough. Let's go Hoopa here. On the Surf. I actually take 2 of those, which is huge. I needed to take 2 of those. So let's go for Hyperspace now. I think they'll give me the Gren. Actually, what I want to have happen is Gren lives. Yeah, that's perfect. Is that perfect? I think I have to switch out and keep this again for the Lottie. Let's go Lopunny here. On the Ice Beam. Perfect. Okay, good. Because what this allows me to do is go right for the return. Yeah, I see my endgame. It's just going to be... Like, I have to hit Leaf Storm for it, which is always scary, right? Hitting Leaf Storm is always the scariest part of Pokemon. Hitting attacks is really the scariest part. I don't know why I'm generalizing down to Leaf Storm. This comes in. My play is Sack, Fake Out, Sack, and then Superior Endgame. So let's sack it off, get in here. I believe Fake Out should... actually, wait a minute. I might be good if I just spam return right here. I need this not to kill, and I need them to kill me. That would be the best case scenario, but I do think that... If this kills right here, that's actually really bad. I need this to like leave them on like 4 or 5%. That would be perfect. As they go for the recover. They're really not stalling me out at all, so I can just continue to spam return. Like, I'm pretty sure the odds of me critting are higher than the odds of them. I guess, what is this, a 2 base power difference? I might as well start clicking Ice Punch. Perfect, okay, we're here. Superior comes in, clicks Leaf Storm a few times, and I think as long as I hit every single one, I'll be fine, because by the time this Lottie's gone, I'll have enough boosts for the Staraptor, right? So I Leaf Storm here, it's going to do like 34. And then eventually I'll be in a position where I do win with Leaf Storm spam. That's actually a crit, which allows me to knock them out with the next one, I think. No, because the next one should do a similar amount to what that did. 49. So yep, it's just going to come out to me hitting a couple Leaf Storms here. I've hit every single one so far, which is very fortunate, but I did set up this endgame correctly. Let's find out. I do hit, and I am able to win with Choice Scarf Syrup. So I knew that just getting something in range of this Pokemon for the endgame right here was the key, and we were able to do that with Lottie right there. So I'll be right back with another game. Alright, I got the next game right here. Magearna in particular is a Pokemon that this team struggles with. However, I think Rocks plus maybe Scarf Syrup endgame could be good. I need to keep my Ferrothorn healthy for both, like, them trying to reverse sweep me with the Leaf Storm and the Magearna. So that's an important Pokemon right here. I'm really anticipating Thundurus T lead, so going off of that, I'm going to lead off with Greninja here. Not anticipating Deontay. Volcanion is an interesting lead matchup for me because I do Valley damage on it, but losing this right away could be really tough. Let's get the damage that I want. I think that is worth it right here. This will do like a clean 70. 84, never mind. I was underestimating this. Steam Eruption does get the burn, unfortunately, so they're getting momentum here, whereas I'm losing momentum. Could be a better scenario, but I do get in Lopunny here. They're not Scarfed as we just saw, so that's fine. I'll just return here. I wouldn't imagine you preserve this, right? So unfortunately, they get the momentum right here due to a pretty lucky burn on their part. I'm not going to deny that. Rotom is expendable here, as yeah, a couple high jump kicks will be able to just clean blow me away. Yeah, so there's that. I have to go Serp now, unfortunately, and I just go for Leaf Storm. As Magearna comes in, I can just continue to spam Leaf Storm here. As they Flash Cannon, Leaf Storm once more is a good play right here. I don't know if they know my item, which is good. And yeah, like I said, there's even look at how much Ferrothorn is about to take from this. I'm pretty sure it eats it up. Pretty positive at least. I gotta make sure this doesn't copy my Lopunny again, or else I lose. Yeah, it easily takes it. Okay, nice. And yeah, I gotta make sure that Mega Lopunny is never copied by Ditto. That's a key right here. Let's get up rocks before this thing megas. Now that that thing is gone, I think it's worth actually going for a Gyro Ball. Knocking that out. Okay, cool. Thundurus T might come out here, as it does. I can just, I think, maybe preserve this for Gren is a good idea. Hoopa can just kind of... I'll go hard Lopunny here, actually. Because I don't need that Pokemon, and essentially what I've done with this position is allow myself to get in Hoopa. Click Hyperspace guaranteed. Hard Grin and it lives. That's a tough one. Well, I gotta keep this for the Thundy. as they get up a spike. I still think I should be out of range of Thunderbolt with my Hoopa, which is big. Even with 2 of them, I don't think they can do it. Thundy comes back. Serp is dead on entry, right? Alright, let's not choke. If assuming Hoopa can take a hit from this, I sack Serp to hazards here. Get in Hoopa, I click Hyperspace. If they switch out, I just live with this anyway. So they stay and get the damage off. They copy me, and then I think my Ferrothorn beats the Hoopa at the end. Let's try that. They got it right. Should have just stayed in. Well, at this point, I have to go back to Ferrothorn and hope to dodge. Dodge Ferrothorn. Do it. Nah, they hit. And that's going to be the game right there. Unfortunate endgame scenario for me right there. I really thought that maybe I could get the whole Serp sack to work, but I should have just stayed in right there. I think had I stayed in, though, and they copied my Hoopa with the Ditto, I would have lost late game to that, just due to spikes being up. So it was really just down to that endgame play right there. We end up at 1756. Not a bad ELO at all. I did hope you all enjoyed. You can find this team down below in the description. I believe that was a 5-in-1 session. Not too shabby, and I will see you guys next time. Later.